Good afternoon, Marines, and thank you for coming today. I know all of you are fairly new to the Air Station, and I want to talk to you for a few moments about finding that perfect mentor. My mentor and one of the greatest leaders I have ever had the pleasure of working with is my husband, Dylan. Leadership is key in our profession, and it is so important. We are always told that everyone is a leader. Well, I guess it's kind of true, but to find a good and effective leader, I think that's extremely hard. I used to work with Dylan. He was not my direct supervisor, but he was still one of them. The important value that I have with him and that you should strive to find in every one of your mentors is trust. Have you ever asked someone for help and been pushed aside? Or you've been made feel as if your asking for help was pathetic or you should just go figure it out by yourself? Have you ever been assigned a task that you were so overwhelmed with and you really needed an extra set of hands to help you accomplish the task and there was no one there? I'm pretty sure we've all experienced one of these at another time. One time or another, excuse me. Dylan is the type of leader who would never belittle someone. If he gave you a task, he would simply tell you what the task was, and then he would go outside and do it with you. He would help you perform and make sure that you were learning the correct steps to do it, and he would help you with everything along the way. If you were ever confused or you needed help, he would never be someone that you were afraid of to go for and ask for advice. When I think of Dylan, I think of him as the model Marine. Dylan goes above and beyond in everything that he does. When I think of his accomplishments, I like to point out that he was a corporal. When he was a corporal, he was a black belt in our martial arts program, which is the highest belt you can be. And he was also an instructor, so he could train everyone else up to being a black belt. Another huge accomplishment was his quick but ready promotion to sergeant. Dylan was in the Marine Corps 2 years and 9 months and got promoted to sergeant meritoriously. When most Marines in our job are at that point in their career, they are doing pretty well, but they're still not ready for the next step, for the next promotion, or any more responsibilities. Dylan was a corporal, definitely performing very well at the sergeant level, and he is now a sergeant performing way above staff sergeant level. Dylan's contributions to the Marine Corps are shown in his daily work and tasks and his extra hours he stays behind helping out his Marines and even Marines that don't even work with him. His contributions to the community are given through his many hours of volunteering that he does when he is stateside. Since Dylan has left the shop and moved into his new unit, the shop that I am in will still refer back to him. Many Marines will just blend in and they don't really stand out or make a difference in anyone's lives. They leave and they are gone without many sad faces walking around the next day. Dylan has been gone for 1.5 years now, and Marines still will refer back to his work and the way he performed in the shop. Nobody in the shop has forgotten about his presence, and they even talk about him to the new Marines who have never even met him. When you are looking for a mentor, or you're looking to be that mentor, these are things you should strive to have. You should lead in such a way that you will never be forgotten. You will always put everyone else first and let them know that you are the most important thing. If you were to remember just one thing from my little speech to you today, I wish that it would be this. No matter where you go in life, always choose someone to look up to who can inspire you and make you better. And if you have the drive to be this mentor and make a difference in someone else's life, then please strive for that. Learn from those around you and be the very best you can be for the people that you are surrounded by. People come and go all the time. It's just the way the military works. But to have someone leave an impression on you like Dylan did for us and the Marines in my shop, that's incredible and very rare to find. Dylan is still mentioned and praised in our shop long after he's been gone. Right now, if you were to ask the junior Marines in my shop who their mentor is, they would simply state the Marine that was assigned to them and given to them as their mentor who will counsel them every month. If you were to ask me, who's been around a little bit longer than our new guys, who my mentor is, I would tell you that I have two. One of my mentors is the sergeant that I used to work with and I am now married with, and my other mentor is an officer who doesn't even work in my shop and has nothing to do with my job. Your mentor can be anyone you wish. They don't have to be in your work center. They don't even have to live near you. A mentor can be a brother, a sister, a coworker, any kind of family member, just a friend, a supervisor, anyone that you want that will help you be better in your life and that you could always strive for. I found this quote on the internet and it said, "Mentoring is a brain to pick, an ear to listen to, and a push in the right direction." And that's exactly what I found in my two mentors. I admire Dylan and everything he does, and I constantly strive to be as good as him and as smart as him, and I think that's what all of you should find when you're looking for that perfect mentor in your life. Thank you.